Okay, today's project on the Corvette is to do the rear section. I got the Corsa exhaust from the guys at LG Motorsports. I bought it as a package from them, so that showed up here this week. And what this consists of are, I'm doing the rounded black tips, rounded black Corsa tips, and then you have the, I guess, the connecting pipes and then mufflers. So we'll see. Everybody's telling me this is gonna be too loud, but I don't know. What I'm hoping is, what I'm guessing is, it's gonna sound pretty much the same as factory. I'm not using the valves anyway, so we're gonna delete the valves. This doesn't have the valves. I think you could cut the valves off of the stock exhaust and insert them here. I think it can be done, but I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go straight to the exhaust, connect it with no valves, disconnect them, and then just deal with it. Deal with the fallout, and we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna be pretty, it's already pretty darn loud. I don't know that it's gonna be much louder, but I'm hoping it does is deepen it up a bit. So this could be one of 57 exhausts like other cars that I tend to do. So it comes as a package. I already unboxed it, of course. It comes with 2 sets of AccuSeal clamps. Comes with some anti-seize. Comes with I think this is the bracket. I believe this is for the grommet bracket. We'll figure that out. Tips, which I love the fact that there's just 4 of them and they're all connected, so you don't have to adjust. I guess the stock one's the same. Comes with the 2 connecting pipes and then the two rear sections, and comes with 2 sets of instructions, which I don't think we'll really need. I watched the video on it, and of course it should be pretty self-explanatory. We may visit the instructions once or twice, but the exhausts, the mufflers, doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot going on here. It's pretty straight through. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So this is the what they call, let's see, there's the Xtreme version, and then this is the other version. What do they call that? Is it the sport version, I believe? So I didn't do the Xtreme. I almost did the Xtreme, and they said no, don't do that. Not with headers. What I didn't realize is that the headers on this car are they're normally cast, or they're cast, and it's a big hunk of metal, whereas the headers on the car now are basically just stainless. So I do have cats on it. I am getting a code, so even with the high flow cats, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have a tune done, which I was gonna do anyway. So I'm gonna try to get with Jeremy at Faster Proms and get him to come and or go down there and get the car tuned, do a pulley, maybe a cam. What's up, little G? You coming to hang out with us? You gonna make a video with us?
Cute.
What? Your Obsessed Garage shirt? Do you wear this special for us?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I already had some of this stuff off. So let me take the plate off first and jack up my pretty black bolts that I painted. Dad's gonna help me out on this, so I'm not stuck trying to hoist this thing by myself. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a header type install. This should be a lot easier. But I think in order to get the exhaust out, we've got to take off this rear bumper piece. So let's see. I'm going to take these, it's like little 10 mils off, 10 mil, 10 mil. 10 mil, 10 mil. I think these things pop off. I'll be able to see a little better when I take all these screws out. Not 10. Much smaller than 10. 7. So the other thing, I took the car up to get it aligned, and we couldn't get it on the darn lift. So I'm gonna have to take apart the lip. So the lip I'm gonna take off, and I'm also going to remove, I think, the side blades, side splitters. Okay, that's all off. I do think these pop. Doesn't matter much because I'm going to be replacing this whole bumper. I wish it was here, but it's just not done yet. I ordered an APR Performance. This whole piece will be carbon. I have to remove that. What do you think, G? What do you think about our new garage? Is it cool? Is it too big or too small?
Too small.
Needs to be bigger?
Yes.
Probably have to break the first one to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got it loose from the fender, so it should come out as a piece.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably supposed to take these off so you have some room, but we'll scrap that idea.
You gotta push out, it says push out from the inside. I don't know how you do that.
This one I popped like. At least we'll know how to take it apart for when I get the carbon piece. Okay.
Behind the blade here, right here. Here and here.
Oh. Let's see.
I'm not sure about these. These gotta come out too.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready to pop it off. Pop this one. There we go. Yeah. So how the heck did these things work?
I guess they really weren't meant to take the insides off. Yeah, you needed to take the outsides off.
Gosh, that's so tight.
Oh, you just gotta, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave them on.
You leave them on for now. Just load it into the carbon fiber.
Yeah. All right, so let's pull our Molexes off. There's one. We're just gonna tie these up here, theoretically. We're not gonna use them again. I think there's, all right, we can go up now. I'd really like to have it aligned for when I send it to Tampa. Okay, so all we have to do is to loosen these two bolts in the back, and then we take these uppers,
Take these off.
right here, and that's it.
No, you got, what's this? Just tie them,
Yeah,
the two
that's just-
together.
yeah, so actually, yeah.
That's
we'll
not
take
doing
those.
anything.
Yeah, but it'd be easier to take out one piece at a
Yeah,
time.
definitely.
All right, so let me disconnect these. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these two AccuSeal brackets off the back. It's no biggie. This is the one part I'm a little unsure of because it was of leak, because this was a little beat up from the long one. It's a little beat up from the from the shipping.
That should be for this here.
18. We didn't have enough length in the mid pipe when we were trying to install it.
Coming out.
And now we've got too much length. Okay. Number 1. What'd you do? Turned it?
No, it's just gonna, it's gotta go up. Get your end to go up. There it is.
There we go. That's why we couldn't get it. No instructions needed. Made in the USA. That's what I would hope. So that goes like that. We got our pipes. All right, got them all matched up. Pull the grommets off.
That was easy.
Don't say that word in any environment. That's the curse. No. Looks like we'll get a little better fit
It'll
in stock.
definitely go, yeah.
Okay, there's one. So the other side was the hard side, right?
The other side was really hard
Once
once we
we-
figured out we gotta go up instead of down.
No. All right, so we got the AccuSeals on that side already.
Good.
They gave us 2. Maybe the ones they gave us are better than the ones that are on here. I like these better. I think they might fit a little better. Let's take this back off.
It sucks after you get this far and then you find out, oh,
I think this will shore up when I tighten this down.
yeah, I think the tips you can either put further in the muffler.
Yeah, so as long as we have this reasonably accurate. All right, so I think let's line this up first. And then, what is that, a 13?
Looks like it.
Every good car should have some zip ties on it. That's what the drift guys tell me.
Or what that MLC tells you.
Yeah. I told
This
them,
whole car is put together with zip ties.
I told them to get lost. And here I am, zip tying it up. A lot of wires going on here. I find it hard to believe I can just not connect this thing.
Yeah, especially for all this big box and all this stuff. What is all that? that the Magna Ride stuff?
Must be. Okay. You can tell how much I care about that. I'm gonna put our plate back on. So we just put this plate back on. So there's 2, 4, and then 6 AccuSeals because we have cats in place. So the headers terminate back here, and then the cats go in, and then the mid pipe connects. So we had to line up all of these. See these seams here? These seams run down, and you're just looking to make sure that there's no air, there's no gap. And then we AccuSeal and tighten these down. We also disconnected this bracket so we could shift it back and forth to get it to where we need it, and then obviously put the plate back on. I don't know about these upper ones here.
Oh, we're getting the camera. There we go. Now we're.
Yeah, but you're not in. Yeah. Okay. All right, you're gonna have to push on that.
In?
No. Yes. Looks like we got it pretty well aligned, right? From the get.
Looks good.
Best darn exhaust install I've ever done.
Side to side.
And we get a little WD-40, wipe all our grubby fingerprints off. And we're good to fire it up. Pull that plastic off, because I'm gonna forget. If you don't wipe your fingerprints off, then they're never coming off. You'll have them burned into this forever. So I always wipe them off. That's all we need. All right, let me wash my hands, put this thing on the ground. Everybody keeps telling me you need to do black. I don't like pieced on reflectors if they're not reflectors. So I would much rather have these clear matching that clear. I understand the concept that you would make these black, but then it looks like you put a piece of black plastic in there. I'd rather just leave it a reflector. I just want it to match. I want it to match the taillights. So like on my M5, M3, they're red. GT3, they're red. So I don't ever like to do paint match there, because then to me, it just doesn't match. I'm excited to get this carbon back here, match those black tips. That looks great. Okay, let's put it down. All right, so that's a wrap. Corsa exhaust. I'll do some more. I'll get all kinds of exhaust footage for you and give you some driving impressions, interior and exterior, as we go on. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy.